It has been one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. I have just popped into Brighton. Here I am, lovely sunny day, so that's an upsell. However, I have just returned to my bike, having had to drop my laptop off for service because one of the ports is broken. I won't bore you with that story. So anyway, came in on my bike, as you can see, got the old helmet on, and yeah, so came to my bike, and I'm going to show you what happened because I've never had this happen to me before, and I literally cannot believe it. So this is my bike here, which was locked up with this lock, but as you can see, somebody has put their lock through my bike frame. Have you ever seen anything quite as ridiculous as that in your life? I have literally, the level of irritation I'm experiencing right now is 11 out of 10. In fact, it's 12 out of 10. For God's sake, please. So a broken laptop and someone's locked my bike up. It's just beggars belief. Anyway, today has been one of those weird days where I've not been hugely productive. It's fairly late in the day. I wasn't going to make a vlog today. I've been a bit low lately. Can't really drag myself out of it. I've been feeling a bit down. Don't know what it is. Can't put my finger on it. There's too many people with t-shirts off today because it's sunny. I don't know about you. I'm just really not into walking around with t-shirt off. I don't care if you look like Mike Tyson in his heyday. Why have you got your t-shirt off? Madness. Just wear some shorts and a t-shirt. What's the matter with you? Anyway, that's me being grumpy. But anyway, yeah, mood's a bit low. Don't know why. Can't tell you. Wish I knew. I just don't know. But while I was here, so quick update just before I tell you what I was talking about. As I was just about to continue recording, the lovely gentleman, really nice old chap that locked up my bike, and I don't mean that sarcastically, it was genuinely very nice, came along and undid it for me, which was super nice. He was ever so apologetic, and here we are, we're rolling again. But what I was thinking about while I was forced to sit there and wait for him to unlock my bike and contemplating my slightly down demeanour was that, you know, ultimately everything gets better in time. Irrelevant of how bad things are right now, if you keep making positive moves, something positive will happen. And you just have to keep going. You can't let this shit get you down, because if you let it get you down, if you let life get to you, even if I'm feeling terrible, and I have in the past, I've suffered with mental health and depression and stuff like that, but I've never let it slow me down. I've always just strived for the next step, because if I feel like if I let it consume me, if I don't keep pushing, then it just gets wholeheartedly worse and worse and worse. And well, that's just no fun for anybody, is it? Not my children, not my family, you know, so anyway. So here's the thing, I think that some of my former Redkin colleagues will recognise this one. You really do have to acknowledge any small win. And I mean that from just anything that goes well. The positive, this could be the smallest thing. Don't just dismiss it. It's so easy to dismiss the small things that happen on a day-to-day basis. You know, we just get that little thing that goes right and we just write it off, because as humans we just tend to only think about the rubbish stuff. You know, like as a hairdresser, yeah? As a hairdresser I do hundreds and hundreds of people's hairs, and then one person doesn't like their hair and all of a sudden I'm like beating myself half to death. it's just, well, it's just human nature, I guess. I think it's probably true of all walks of life, all jobs. You know, your boss has a go at you, you've done some brilliant work, your boss has a go at you about one little thing, and then all of a sudden, you know, you've got the raging up, and you want to give the job up, get a new one. Instead of just taking the positives out of a day, you know, free coffee, whatever you got, that, you know, you happen to get out the newspaper or whatever it was, whatever perk it was, you know. We just lose sight of those things so quickly. So whenever I'm feeling down, that's what I aim at. I just think about those small things that happen. You know, like I double parked my car for 5 minutes because I couldn't be bothered to find a parking space and I didn't get a ticket. You know, bonus. Could have got a ticket, could have gone, you know. So I think for me, if we can acknowledge the small stuff, then the big stuff is all a lot easier. But we have to practice acknowledging those small things